Hello, I come to you today with a question, a pretty simple question. So I was beginning to edit Dead Space again, the footage that I have, and I realized that it's still messed up. There's still severe audio issues with the footage because I didn't know how to record things as well then, and I didn't check my recordings before I was done with them. So, um, I wanted to ask if you guys care about the Dead Space series because I am fairly confident in saying at the moment that no one really wants to see it. And I feel like I'm getting to a point now where that's a valid question, whereas before I was just doing anything I wanted to do. And I would still love to complete the Dead Space series, but it would take so much more work than I had ever anticipated to fix those videos and make them entertaining to any extent because the recordings are so messed up. So I wanted to ask you guys, do you care about the Dead Space series? Genuinely, honestly, is the Dead Space series important to you, seeing the rest of it unfold? I haven't even posted a video on the Dead Space series in months, and I haven't gotten any comments asking for a continuation. Um, I have said several times that I would continue it though, so maybe that's why. But I'm curious. Leave a comment in this video about your thoughts on the continuation of my Dead Space series. I will still be live streaming the game at some point on the hardest difficulty. I would still love to do that, but I just don't know if I want to finish my initial playthrough. Now, even with the responses of this video, I'm probably not going to delete the footage yet. The footage that I have of me playing it, because I still might change my mind anyways, because it still feels a little bit off for me to say that I'm not going to finish it, even though I told myself for so long that I refused not to finish editing that series. But with what I'm doing now, making a video every single day, it's not feasible to spend so much time editing one video for something that's not even that entertaining. If it were a larger scale project, I would, but it's just how messed up the recordings are, specifically the audio of my voice. I would have to go in practically frame by frame at some parts and adjust the audio volume because of how I had my voice mod software set up at the time. My voice cuts out constantly, and technically the audio is still there, and I can crank the volume up, but it happens in basically every word that I say or every other word that I say, and it's hours and hours of footage that I would have to go through and edit it down to that scale just to put it in perspective, what I would be looking at for those videos to be entertaining, even remotely. Like, so you could even understand what I was saying. And also I was a lot less comfortable behind the camera since I've started live streaming. I've gotten a lot more comfortable, and I kind of hate having to edit my old stuff now because my old stuff is a lot of me repeating the same things over and over again, wishing I had said stuff differently. Whereas a lot of what I do now that I've started live streaming, and I'm okay with misspeaking and then just continuing. I don't know why I wasn't before. Now you have a whole lot more stuff like this, what you're seeing right now, which is like basically unedited because I haven't broken tone, I haven't tried to re-say anything since I started this recording. So, the whole point of this video is I wanted to pose the question, how important is me finishing the Dead Space playthrough series, first playthrough series to you guys? Again, I will still be playing Dead Space on the channel. I'm just asking specifically about my first initial playthrough. How important is that? Now, I might do some highlights. That might be an idea. I go through and do some highlights for my first playthrough. That would significantly reduce the amount of editing that needs to be done, and I could definitely do that. Do a highlight of the last whole section of the game that I have left to edit, and leave it at that. And then go back and play the game for live streams and stuff like that. So that's another idea. With that idea out there as well, let me know your thoughts on that down in the comments. Thank you for watching. That's it. That's all this video is. I just wanted to ask that question before I continue or forego editing Dead Space. So, thank you everybody so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.